My reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable estate.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
Jack. They didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire! Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself!
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Jack. They didn't deserve this.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need...
Yes.
Been there, seen that.
Has anybody entered the bar?
Can't say. Sorry.
This is important, sir. Are you...
I don't know, and
I'll leave you to your...
I live long enough to see
There's
them
gotta be
let
something
boys
can
get
be done to get out of this bullshit.
Welcome back.
I can't say I have.
Hey, I told you were the only other
I think you're hiding something.
I hide many things from many people, sir.
Goodbye, Mr.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given me a laugh.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions. I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for.
The truth.
I suspect...
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom...
I can feel your fear, madam.
It's Will.
Tell me about it.
Will was a sailor who worked...
Why keep it a secret?
Tom's nothing if not loyal.
I see. Thank you.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Are they stupid or something?
You again.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend.
I need to find him. It's a matter...
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with...
Thank you, Tom.
If you see it...
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess. I think drink no longer stirs me.
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the... What's this? These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. Blood and empty gin bottles. This Bishop fellow is something of a heavy drink. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Over there!
Ammunition crate. Good. I need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever know McCullum to be wrong about it?
No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the guard 3
Fuck! He's dead!
back here again?
That's this nested and cleaned out. Go back home, idiots!
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
That's this nested and cleaned out.
I like their screams when you burn them alive.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! Bloody leech! Shit! You'll pay for that!
have this thirst for blood. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
I had a drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God. William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I can't feel it. Will, please,
This
let go of
creature
me.
is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that Skal. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us. The Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah, it's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Boss, you gave me a good poke.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What? What happened? Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately. Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it...
Thank you. Nurse Crane.
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome.
I would like to ask a few questions. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in.
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a...
What kind of man?
Well, you accepted the job from him.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to...
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me.
своеобразные магнитики.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
I don't want to make waste, Doctor. My patient should attend.
Hurry now, Doctor. It's free.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics.
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have...
I may have a solution. In France, during the war...
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in...
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way, then. Thank you, nurse. Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody. It's locked, all right.
Pembroke nowadays.
Daily routine.
It's locked. Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scales feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. Traces of a pinkish foam. Multiple abrasions and a puncture over the left lung, possibly signs of Tippett has made an egregious error. Tippett has made These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Oh, God!
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Well, it's a euphemism that you...
How long have you been?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic...
You're right. How is the...
Not well.
Why does Mil...
I don't know. Just ask him. The...
How would you describe...
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst us.
How would you describe this?
It's serious.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins. Good evening, sir. Can I help?
Unless you're here to fix my
I'm Dr.
You guessed right, Doctor.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells.
Tell me what really happened.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to...
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I don't...
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve?
I really don't.
No offense.
You were an...
Goodbye for now, Mr. Albert. Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Daily routine.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for?
You keep...
Well, Dr. Reed.
And why...
I don't need to believe anything.
I see.
Never? Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the...
I'm assuming you...
It's only a...
Who are you really, miss?
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal?
I'm curious to know who you were.
No, it's such a long time.
I'll leave you. Good evening, sir.
I've already heard.
That's quite...
You can call me...
I'm not...
Well, I'm no...
You have...
No need...
Goodbye, Mill.
your last thoughts would be.
The pain.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel? What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear...
You remained perfectly nice.
Thank you, Doc.
What is the
situation?
Has the gang... Who since... How did you...
I had Will...
You...
I'm...
Do you...
Tom!
People are still in...
How could it be otherwise? The other...
Who should I...
Not read.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton?
I manage a not...
Are you...
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a...
Why didn't...
That's a very strange question, Doctor.
Have you made friends?
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks.
You never came to see her?
You're preaching to the...
How do you feel?
I feel exhausted.
You're in good...
Thank you.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse. Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll...
Many thanks, Doctor.
Calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Good evening, Doctor.
Dr. Reed. I am...
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
So many deaths. Still more coming. I will not let them down. Sure, we're making a difference.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
I'm sorry you ended up briefly in cold medical waste. I understand you will be very angry.
How can we be sure we're making a difference?
are going to reveal all your secrets.